Well, hello, hello. Is it just me, or does it seem like there's criticism and judgment and finger pointing and name calling and backstabbing happening everywhere in the world right now? I think you can probably feel it too. Well, there was a quote that originally came from Denzel Washington that I shortened a little bit to make the title of today's daily mentor message. And that is, you will never be criticized by people doing more than you, only those doing less than you. But the original quote, and I want to give Denzel Washington proper credit, was pretty powerful. So let me read it to you. It says, "You'll never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you. You will always be criticized by someone doing less. Remember that." And I think that kind of just stands to reason, which is at the root of all criticism and judgment and finger pointing and name calling and backstabbing. Like I said, is that people are feeling threatened, or they see where they're at themselves and they see someone who's further along the journey that they want to be on. And it's just easier to criticize that other person than it is to just tighten their bootstraps, get after it, and go after what they really want. I think that's really the root of the issue. So if you are the one that's being criticized, or if you are the one that is feeling the pressure or the name calling or the rumor spreading or the criticism that comes in your Facebook posts or whatever it happens to be, just keep in mind that the people that are criticizing you because they feel that they're beneath you, or they feel that you are further along the pathway to success, or whatever the pathway that they're on is. There's a couple really profound examples of that. And one of them is in the bottom left corner of the thumbnail that I used for today's video. And it was from, if you remember, back in the 2016 Olympics, where it came down to the 200-meter butterfly finals, and Michael Phelps was just had his earphones on, and he had his hood on, and he's just sitting, getting his game face on. And Chad Leclos, the amazing swimmer from South Africa, kind of steps in front of him, is doing shadow boxing and just taunting him. Well, Michael's face, he was not fazed at all. He just got this scowl and this game face on. And when the final actual swim came, Michael Phelps came out on top, was the gold medal winner, and Chad Leclos from South Africa didn't even medal. So the key is, and I saw after that happened, this is something that happened 8 years ago, but there was a quote that I saw traveling around kind of in reference to that situation. And it said, "Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners." And it was using the picture. And I'll also put it in the comments below. But it's one of those things that I want you to understand, is that if you are being criticized, it's because people feel that you're further along the journey or the path of success, or whatever it is that that person is feeling. So the saying is, haters gonna hate, critics are gonna criticize. And think about this, there's never been a statue that has been built in honor of a critic. Think about that. Let me say that again. There's never been a statue built in honor of a critic. Statues are built in honor of people who are criticized. It doesn't matter the champion. It doesn't matter the winner. It doesn't matter the leader or authority. You find a statue, you find a notation of money or a coin, and someone's face is on it, guaranteed that person has been criticized, is probably even still being criticized, even if they've been gone for generations. That's just how it works. So if you are being criticized, if you are being judged, if rumors are being spread about you, give yourselves a pat on the back. Give yourselves a big attaboy, and give yourself a big hug or attagirl, because you're doing something right. Think about that. The more criticism you get, it's because the more great things you're doing. That's just the truth. That's the facts. So have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless, because you're a winner.